Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Dark Side of Fat Loss. If you don't know me, my name is Sean Croxton from UndergroundWellness.com, and I'm here to share with you why I wrote the Dark Side of Fat Loss, and also why we put together the Underground Cookbook as well as the Underground Workout Manual to help you achieve your fat loss goals and your health objectives. First off, let me tell you just a little bit about me. I went to a California State University where I studied kinesiology. You're probably wondering, what exactly is kinesiology? Well, kinesiology is the study of movement, and I emphasized in fitness, nutrition, and health. And my intention of taking that program was to graduate, of course, and go out into the world and rid the world of obesity one person at a time. And so I got my dream job after graduation. I became a certified personal trainer. And so I took my education, what I had learned in college, and I started applying it to real people. And my approach back then, I laugh at it now, was all about the food guide pyramid. It was about a diet that was high in grains, high in fiber, high in complex carbohydrates, and low in fat. I was all about calories in and calories out. I was a brutal trainer. I would work my clients out hard, and then I would put them on a treadmill or an elliptical for an hour or two. I was mean. I was hard on my clients, but the thing was, when it came down to evaluations, when it came down to stepping on the scale and doing body fat tests, what we found a lot of the time is that my clients' weights, their body fat, would not change. And a lot of times, it went in the wrong direction. And being the educated personal trainer that I was, I said, hey, this couldn't have anything to do with my scientifically proven fat loss program. Calories in, calories out. It's the law of thermodynamics. How hard can this be? So I put all the blame on my clients. I said, hey, you're partying too much. You're not sticking to your diet. You're cheating. You didn't do your cardio. You are not doing what I told you that you should do. And gosh, you can only imagine how frustrated they were with all the work that they put in. And the thing was is that this lack of results that we were getting was happening again and again and again and again. And finally, I had to take a look in the mirror. And I said to myself, hey, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. You see, the problem was that I was stuck in what I like to call the box. As a society, for the most part, we're stuck in the box. And that box is all about one thing, or I should say two things: diet and exercise. Whenever we're looking to lose fat, whenever we're actually looking to get healthy in general, we say, okay, I'm going to eat less and I'm going to exercise more. And you may lose 5, maybe 10, maybe 20 pounds, but then your metabolism starts to slow down, right? Then that whole willpower, this kind of thing kind of goes out the door, and you find yourself eating everything in the refrigerator. And you find that your weight starts creeping back on up. And then you ended up where you started, right? And then what happens for a lot of people is they actually get heavier than they were when they started their fat loss program. And we do this again and again and again. It's what Albert Einstein would have called the definition of insanity. We're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So taking that information and thinking about it, I said, hey, something's got to change here. So I decided to join the dark side. You see, I hit the books hard. I was looking for information that was the complete opposite of what I had learned in my college program. I literally read hundreds of books. I laid in bed for 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 hours a day just going through information. I looked for real experts who were working with real people and getting real results. And I took a little bit from here, and I took a little bit from there, and I took a little bit from over here, and I put them all together into a comprehensive program that absolutely works. You see, here's the thing. We think that we lose fat in order to get healthy, but I don't see it that way. The way that I see it is that we have to get healthy to lose fat. You see, I work with a lot of people. And when I'm talking on the phone with a prospective client, and I say, hey, Mrs. Nelson, what's going on with you? She says, oh, I'm 30 pounds overweight. And I say, well, tell me what else. And she says, oh, I've got insomnia. Oh, I've got digestive problems. I've got constipation. Oh, I've got gas and bloating. Oh, I've got brain fog. I've got mood issues, depression, and anxiety. And I say, Mrs. Nelson, would you be happy 30 pounds lighter, but you still have insomnia, but you're still gassy, but you still have brain fog, but you still have to take your antidepressants? And she says, absolutely not. You see, we need to get outside of the box. We need to consider and work with diet and exercise, but we also have to have some lateral, holistic type of thinking. And so the information that I was able to get from those books, from what I had learned from practitioners, I was able to apply to real people and get real results. And I said, hey, I can't just allow this information to stay on the underground. We got to get it out to the mainstream. We have to get it out to more people. And so I started a YouTube channel in 2007. And it grew pretty fast. And now we've got over 40,000 viewers. We've got over 8.5 million views. And I said, hey, we just can't stop there. So a year later, I went ahead and I started the Underground Wellness Radio Show. I said to myself, I've read all of these books by all of these different authors. Now, you know what I want to do? I want to pick their brains. And so I've interviewed literally hundreds of authors who are, again, getting real results with real people. That's what it's all about. And so recently I said, hey, let's put all of this into a book. Let's go ahead